is about Irving Fisher consumption model. In the last lecture, we discussed the Irving Fisher consumption model. Irving Fisher consumption model explains that how consumers get maximum satisfaction from current and future consumption subject to given current and future income. In other words, Irving Fisher model explains that how do consumers get maximum satisfaction from lifetime consumption subject to given lifetime income. So we in this model, so with given income, with given current and future income, we mean the budget constraints. The budget constraints mean intertemporal. Here, budget constraint is intertemporal budget constraints. Intertemporal budget constraints mean available resources, available current and future income. Available current and future income is intertemporal budget constraint. इसको इंटरटेम्पोरल बजट कंस्ट्रेंट क्यों बोलते हैं क्योंकि यहाँ पे हम जस्ट करंट इनकम नहीं लेते बल्कि फ्यूचर इनकम भी हम ऐड करते हैं. कैसे हम टू पीरियड की कंजम्पशन इनकम को आपस में मर्ज करते हैं, टू पीरियड के रिसोर्सेज को हम आपस में मर्ज करते हैं. So that is intertemporal budget constraint. So again, I am defining the Irving Fisher consumption model. Irving Fisher consumption model explains that how do consumers get maximum satisfaction from lifetime consumption subject to given lifetime income. Okay. So now we draw a diagram to explain budget constraints. We draw a diagram to explain budget constraints. So simple definition is here. Budget constraints. Budget constraint shows all combination of C1 and C2. C1 means current consumption, C2 means future consumption that just exhaust all consumer sources. That is budget constraints. In our budget constraints, in the horizontal axis, you find here current consumption C1. C1 means current consumption. That is on horizontal axis. C2, that is future consumption, is on vertical axis. And this is the blue line, dark blue line is showing the combination of, you can see, combination of C1 and C2. This is a budget constraint. This blue line shows the combination of C1 and C2. आप यहाँ पे कोई पॉइंट ले लें इस बजट कंस्ट्रेंट पे, आपको 2 कॉम्बिनेशन मिलेंगे, C1 and C2. It shows the combination of C1 and C2 that just exhaust Y1 and Y2. That just exhaust Y1 and Y2. जी बेटा, अब हमारे पास 3 पॉइंट्स हैं इस बजट कंस्ट्रेंट। अब हमारे पास 3 पॉइंट्स हैं इस बजट कंस्ट्रेंट। ये बजट कंस्ट्रेंट हमने ऑलरेडी मैथमेटिकली ड्रॉ कर चुके हैं। This one budget constraint, that is, this budget constraint is a combination of C1 and C2, combination of C1 and C2 that just exhausts the consumer income. Again, budget constraint shows the combination of, shows consumer lifetime income, consumer, so budget constraint shows the consumer's lifetime consumptions that just exhaust lifetime income. Okay, that is lifetime consumption, that's lifetime income. Give it up. On the left side, lifetime consumption, this is lifetime income. Give it up. Lifetime consumption means C1 means current consumption, present consumption. C2 divided by 1 plus R means present value of future consumption. So it means the whole one is lifetime consumption. Then Y1 means present income. Y2 divided by 1 plus R means present value of future income. ये बेटा प्रेजेंट वैल्यू का फॉर्मूला है। जब आप किसी भी वेरिएबल्स की प्रेजेंट वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करना चाहते हैं, देन divide that variable by 1 plus R. Keep in your mind. Okay, now add these points. Come on this point. Come on this point. We are on here. At this point, we find the combination of C1 and C2. Here, Y1 equal to C1, Y2 equal to C2. At this point of blue line, dark blue line, you find, you come on this point on the arrow here. Consumption equal to income in both periods. At this point, consumption in both periods equal to income in both periods. Interest rate equal to 0. Interest rate equal to 0. Interest rate equal to 0. At this point, interest rate equal to 0. Interest rate equal to 0. Okay. When interest rate equal to 0, no come on the budget constraint. Interest rate equal to 0, then 1 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 0, 1. Then answer will be C1 plus C2. C1 plus C2 equal to Y1 plus Y2. Means consumption equal to income in both periods when interest rate equal to 0. Okay. Above these points, any point, there is some interest rate, maybe 10%, maybe 8%, maybe 9%. इंटरेस्ट रेट कुछ है यहाँ पे। अगर 8% होगा 0.08, 10% होगा 0.1, 11% होगा 0.11, 5% होगा 0.05, 0.05. So here interest rate is something, okay, But now we are going to this point on vertical axis. Now on this point in vertical axis, here at this point, consumer consume all income on port C2. Consumer consume all income Y1 and Y2 for C2. In other words, consumer प्रेजेंट टाइम में Y1 कंज्यूम नहीं करता। C1 के लिए कंज्यूमर की कंजम्पशन क्या है? 0। C1 0। सो Y1 सारी की सारी क्या करेगा? वो बैंक में इन्वेस्ट करेगा एंड विल अर्न इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट एंड विल अर्न इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट एंड विल अर्न इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट ऑन Y1। Getting the point? Y1 को वो C1 पे खर्च नहीं करेगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे C1 क्या है? 0। All income will be consumed on C2, Y1 and Y2. Y1 will be invested. Y1 will be invested, and if he will earn benefits on Y1. Y1 plus Y1 into R. That is total income and interest payment on Y1. अब आपको कैसे पता चलेगा कि C2 क्या है? जी बेटा, C1 equal to 0, C1 equal to 0. Now C2 equal to which one? Now divide both sides by 1 plus, multiply both sides with 1 plus R to get C2. C1 आपका क्या है? यहाँ पे 0, यहाँ पे 0 ऐड करते, C1 equal to 0. Then C2 equal to Y1 multiply 1 plus R, Y2 divided by 1 plus R multiply 1 plus R. So multiply both sides by with 1 plus R. Multiply both sides with 1 plus R. Multiply right side and left side with 1 plus R. Here multiply 1 plus R will be crossed with 1 plus R. Here Y1 multiply 1 plus R plus Y2 multiply 1 plus R divided by 1 plus R. So this 1 plus R will be crossed with 1 plus R. So the answer will be Y2 plus Y1 into 1 plus R, that is here. Here C2 equal to, here, add this point, C2 equal to Y2 plus Y1 into 1 plus R. So consumer सारी की सारी इनकम Y2 तो उसने C2 पे कंज्यूम करनी ही करनी थी, उसके साथ साथ वो Y1 और Y1 पे जो इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट्स है वो सारी की सारी वो किस पे लगा देगा? C2 पे लगा देगा। और C1 पे उसकी कंजम्पशन क्या है? 0। C1 पे उसकी कंजम्पशन क्या है? 0। Okay. Okay, second point. Now come on this point, that is very, very important point. At this point, C2 equal to 0, C1 is something. अब consumers सारी की सारी income, future income and current income consumes on C1. Okay, it means current income will be consumed on C1 and future income जो उसको future में मिलेगी वो बोरो कर लेगा। क्या करेगा? वो बोरो कर लेगा। बोरो करने के बाद वो उसको करंट टाइम पीरियड पे कंज्यूम करेगा। डेफिनेटली जब वो बोरो करेगा तो वो फ्यूचर में उस पे इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट्स करेगा। इतनी बात, जब फ्यूचर में उसको वो इनकम मिलेगी। So now please come here, C2 equal to 0. Add this point. Add this point. C2 equal to 0. Then C1 equal to all y1 plus y2 divided by 1 plus r. So he will consume y1, it means current income, and present value of future income on C1. Now C2 equal to, at this point. At this point, C2 equal to 0. Here C2 0. C1 is something that is equal to C2 equal to C1 equal to, this is 0. C2 0 mean the whole is 0. C1 equal to Y1 current income plus present value of future income. The whole income will be consumed for C1. Okay. So that is very simple explanation of budget constraints. 3 points. So any point between this point and this point, any point between this point and this point, consumer will save. Consumer will save. Consumer will save because any point between this and this is, he will consume less C1 and more C2. You can see here. For example, at this point, where is my cursor? At this point, consumer will consume C2 here and C1 less. Why he will consume less C1? Because higher interest rates. He will save for more consumption in future. Okay, and any point between this and this, any point between this and this, consumer consume more C1, more of his income, more of his income for C1, and less of his income for C2. It means he will borrow for C1, he will borrow for more consumption in C1 and less consumption for C2. So this portion shows saving and this portion shows borrowing. So that is very deep explanation again for your better understanding. The between this and this points. Definitely when you move toward this, consumer saving more C2, more C2, more C2, and less C1, less C1, less C1. It means due to high interest rate in future. जब फ्यूचर में इंटरेस्ट रेट ज्यादा मिलेगा आपको, तो आपकी कोशिश क्या होगी कि आप जो करंट इनकम है उसके साथ उससे ज्यादा बेनिफिट गेन करें। इट मीन्स करंट इनकम की जो अपॉर्चुनिटी कास्ट है वो ज्यादा है। करंट इनकम की कास्ट ज्यादा है। क्यों? अगर आप करंट इनकम को फ्यूचर में यूज करेंगे, आपको फ्यूचर में इंटरेस्ट रेट ज्यादा मिलेगा। देन जब इंटरेस्ट रेट ज्यादा मिलेगा, इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट ज्यादा होगी, देन फ्यूचर में आपकी कंजम्पशन भी ज्यादा होगी, ज्यादा होगी। देन यू एज यू मूव फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट टू दिस पॉइंट, till at this point. This is the peak of the highest interest rate. इतना इंटरेस्ट रेट ज्यादा है कि आप सारी की सारी इनकम सेव कर लेते हैं यहाँ पे. This portion shows saving and this portion shows borrowing because of lower interest rate. इतना इंटरेस्ट रेट कम है कि आप सारी की सारी इनकम, फ्यूचर इनकम और करंट इनकम को प्रेफर करते हो कि आप प्रेजेंटली आप कंज्यूम करते हैं, आज ही आप उसको कंज्यूम करते हैं. So this portion shows borrowing. Means you will borrow for current consumption. जो बोरो करोगे आप फ्यूचर में उसको आप पेमेंट भी कर दोगे. Hopefully 100% you have picked all concepts of Irving Fisher consumption model and intertemporal budget constraint. Okay, now I'm going to next point. Okay, that in the last part was the budget constraint. Now, budget constraint just shows the combination of C1 and C2, which would exhaust all income by 1 and by 2. That was the budget constraint. Budget constraint means possible expenditures, possible combinations of C1 and C2, possible combination of C1 and C2 for with given Y1 and Y2. Now, consumer choice. Which combination of budget constraint will be chosen by the consumer? जो लास्ट में बजट कंस्ट्रेंट थी, उस बजट कंस्ट्रेंट में कितने पॉइंट्स हैं, अब कंज्यूमर कौन सा पॉइंट लेगा? This will be decided by the consumer preference. This will be decided by the indifference curve. Indifference curve shows consumer preferences. Indifference curve shows consumer preferences. And difference curve shows all combination of C1 and C2 that make the consumer equal happier. Budget and difference curve explain all combination of C1, C2 which give equal satisfaction to the consumer. अब इंडिफरेंस कर्व के सारे पॉइंट कंज्यूमर को सेम सेटिस्फेक्शन दिए गए. कंज्यूमर कहता है मैं कोई भी पॉइंट ले सकता हूँ, मेरे लिए कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. अब कौन सा पॉइंट लेगा? कंज्यूमर कौन सा पॉइंट लेगा? वन थिंग अगेन, indifference curve shows all combination of C1 and C2 that give the same satisfaction to the consumer, and higher indifference curve gives higher satisfaction. अब कंज्यूमर कौन सा पॉइंट लेगा किसी भी इंडिफरेंस कर्व का? कोई पॉइंट तो लेगा ना, IC1 का कोई पॉइंट तो चूज करेगा ना. कंज्यूमर will get, again I am going to Irving Fisher model explanation. Consumer will get maximum satisfaction from lifetime consumption. Maximum satisfaction from lifetime consumption, where budget constraint is tangent to the highest possible indifference curve. The consumers will get maximum satisfaction at that point. Consumers will get maximum satisfaction at that point where budget constraint is tangent to the highest possible indifference curve. जहाँ पे budget constraint highest possible indifference curve को tangent करेगी. अगर budget constraint आपकी यहाँ पे होगी तो फिर मैक्सिमम सेटिस्फैक्शन यहाँ पे होगी. अगर बजट कंस्ट्रेंट आपकी यहाँ पे होगी तो मैक्सिमम सेटिस्फैक्शन यहाँ पे होगी. अब हम नेक्स्ट मूव करते हैं. दैट इज बड़ा पॉइंट. ऑप्टिमाइजेशन भी इसको बोल देते हैं. The optimal consumption, the maximum consumption level is achieved where the budget line is tangent to the highest possible highest indifference curve. At this point, this is the point where consumer gets his favorite choice on indifference curve and where all of his income is consumed. यहाँ पे उसकी इनकम भी कंज्यूम हो जाती है. याद होगा आपको माइक्रो में यहाँ पे कंज्यूमर की सारी इनकम भी कंज्यूम हो जाती है. कंज्यूमर मैक्सिमम सेटिस्फैक्शन उसको मिल जाती है. Top lecture, inshallah we will discuss next in the next lecture.